We have Burn, Melffy, a 59 card pile, and some other interesting lists. Let's go take a peep, shall we? You guys session of the group of that subscribe button, get some more awesome content. The first list we have for you guys here is actually Burn, based on the OCG concept that showed up ages ago, actually. So this was Lo Lewis's first place finish for Burn. So we have one copy of Alpha, the Master of Beast, triple copies of Battle Fader, one copy of Pinkertops, triple copies of Lava Golem, two copies of Sendion, one copy of Ray, two copies of the Swift Scarecrow, one copy of Freeze Bell, two copies of Glass Bell, triple copies of Ice Bell, and one copy of Snow Bell. We have triple copies of Haha, I Search for Lava Golem, Hee Hee Stinky, one copy of Dimensional Fissure, one Hornet Drones, one Ceasefire, two copies of Evenly Matched, two copies of Great David's Hole, we have two copies of Interpermanence, one copy of Macrocosmo, two copies of Magic Cylinder, one copy of Ring of Destruction, two copies of Secret Blast, and two copies of Waking the Dragon, wrapping up the main deck here. And in the next deck we have one Zeke, one Kagari, two Hayate, one Relinquished Anima, one Borreload, one copy of Winterbell, one Wind Pegasus, one Chambara, one Herald, one Crystal Wing, one Clearwing Fast, one Savage, one Last Warrior, and one Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. So we have triple Nibiru, triple copies of Dark Ruin No More, one copy of Harpy's Feather Duster, triple copies of Lightning Storm, two copies of Twin Twisters, one Evenly Matched, one of Pure Order, and one copy of Red Rebuto here. Wrapping up, yes, ladies and gentlemen, basically we Crystal Wing burn our opponent to death. The deck. Isn't fun control things just absolutely awesome? Next up here is Brianna Hale's 5th place finish with actually Melffy. No Tri-Brigade needed for this strategy. I actually think this might be one of my more favorite ideas as of recent Yu-Gi-Oh! So we have triple copies of Little Amazoness Baby Tiger, triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, two copies of Effect Veiler, two copies of the Hoppier Squadron, triple copies of Kalinosta, two copies of Caddy, triple copies of Puppy, two copies of Space Rock, triple copies of Rescue Cat, two copies of the Valfron, one copy of the Watch, one copy of the Airbone, one Dark Magician, and one Red Eyes Black Dragon. Then we have one copy Called by the Grave, triple copies of Cross-Eyed Designator, triple copies of Obedience Schooled, two copies of Red Eyes Fusion, and triple copies of Infinite Permanence here, wrapping up the main deck. Down in the next deck, we have one Frigette, one Verti Anaconda, one Hulk, one copy of Joyce Melffy's, one Sky Thunder, one Senshin, one TG Wonder Magician, one Shooting Riser, the one Omega, one copy of Hastor, one copy of Naturia Beast, one Herald, one Desert Locust, one Quandrax, and one copy of the Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. Side deck we have one Pinkertops, one Space Rock, triple copies of Cosmic Cyclone, one Arby's Feather Duster, one Lightning Storm, one Talent, triple copies of Evenly Matched, one copy of Imperial Order, one copy of Red Reboot, one copy of There Can Only Be One, and one copy of Tri-Brigade Revolt here, wrapping up the main deck. It's very interesting to take note of, like, you're getting away with playing one-ups here, actually, because, you know, you board out your imperms or really anything else that you think you're going to need to side out for better options. You have such an interesting, like, side ratio for this build. I actually kind of like this. So seeing this get 5th place actually is kind of exciting, at least for, you can tell, like, how well this looks built on paper. Next up here is another Synchro Turbo list. This is from Joel Miller. Now, I've seen so many Synchro Turbo lists at this point that it doesn't really surprise me to see that this deck still functions, and there have been so many cool ideas spread across this that just really shows that you can get away with doing really anything with this deck, alright? And as long as it ends up working at the end of the day to be able to execute combo, that's really all you need. So we have triple copies of Scantor Dawnwalker, one copy of Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, one Assault Beast, triple copies of the Kaliga Clawcrow, one copy of the Converging Wills Dragon, one copy of Cyber's Synchron, one Doppel Warrior, the one Effect Veiler, the one Fire Ant, one copy of the Floor Synchron, triple copies of Junk Converter, triple copies of Junk Synchron, one Nibiru, one copy of the Omni Dragon Brotar, one Psy Reflector, triple copies of Stardust Synchron, the one Arrive in Light, one copy of Called by the Grave, two copies, or yeah, triple copies of Cross the Designator, two copies of Vitelli, triple copies of Living Fossil, one Monster Reborn, one Rhoda, triple copies of Synchro Overtake, triple copies of Tuning, with one Assault Mode Activate and one Infinite Permanence. There in the extra deck, we have one Hyper Librarian, one Shooting Majestic Star Dragon, one Power Tool, the one Martial Metal, the one Junk Warrior, the one Junk Speeder, the one Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss, one Herald, one copy of Garden Rose, one Dawn Dragster, the one Crystal Wing, one Cosmic Blazar, the one Beals, the one Celestial Double Star, and the one Excel Synchron. Side deck here, we have one Effect Veiler, one Satellite Warrior, triple Dark Ruler, one Harpy's Feather Duster, one Twin Twisters, triple Evenly Matched, one IO, one Red Reboot, and triple copies of Solemn Judgment here, wrapping up Joel Miller's first place finish. Next up here is a 59 card pile. Yes, 59 by the way. This is Garrett Williams' third place finish with zombies. So we have triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, two copies of Boulder Drock, triple copies of Eldritch the Golden Lord, two copies of Globe Bloom, one copy of the Jackal Blonde, triple copies of Mizuki, two copies of Necro Banshee, one Plague Spreader, the one copy of the Darling Cobra, triple copies of the Orphis Scorpio, triple copies of Gamma, one copy of Recover, two copies of Shiranui Solitaire, one copy of the Gugnala, only two Unizombie, okay. One copy of Driver, one Called By, one copy of Cursed Eldland, one White Destiny, two Emergency Teleport, one Foolish Bro, one Droplet, one Instant Fusion, the one Jewels of the Valiant, one 1-for-1, two Ready Fusion, one Talents, two Zombie World, two Conk, two copies of Dark Sacrifice, triple Scarlet, one Golden Land Forever, two Higuero, and triple Imperm. Down in the next deck, we have one Vampire Sucky, one Lambda, one Linkuriboh, one Unicorn, one Hulk, one Hope Harbinger, one Abyss Dweller, one Stardust Charge, one copy of Shooting Riser, one Archfiend Abyss, one Crystal Wing, one copy of Biels, one Dragite, with one Theseus, and the one Med Dragon. Side deck here, we have two Effect Veiler, triple Nibiru, two copies of Droplet, triple Lightning Storm, one Twin Twister, one Conk, and triple copies of Rivalry of the Warlords. Wrapping up, a literal pile of zombie combo basic synchro ladder shenanigans. I can't be any more clear about this list than that. Next up here is Dino Sword Soul. Yes, this locked down a first place finish out of the locals here, playing, dinosaurs with Sword Soul. That's such an interesting idea. We have two copies of Animador Archosaur, triple copies of Baby Ceratosaurus, one Pinkertops, triple copies of Ecclesia in white, one Giant Rex, triple copies of Long Yun, triple copies of Mariame, one copy of Miscellaneous, triple copies of Moyi, triple copies of the Pterodon, two copies of Oviraptor, triple copies of Taie, triple copies of Bahastros, one copy of Listogasm, two copies of Ultimate Conductor, one Called by the Grave, two Double Evolution Pill, one Dragonic Diagram, triple copies of Fossil Dig, one Monster Reborn, one Terraforming, triple copies of the Sword Soul Appears, one Upstart, and triple copies of the Grand Spiritual Peak. Down here in the extract, we have one Linkuriboh, one Nightmare Phoenix, the one copy of Hyperton, one Interblafnir, one Baguski, one Dolka, one Abyss Dweller, with one copy of Ready Rose, one Draco Berserker, two copies of Chi Yao, one Cheng Ying, one copy of Boxia, one Barony de Fleur, and one copy of Dragite. Wrapping up Lewis Rothschild's first place list. And last list I have for you guys here is a second place by David Thalum playing Alistair the Invoker. So we have triple copies of Normal Summon Best Monster, two copies of Alpha, two copies of Phantasme, two copies of Gamma Seal, triple copies of Blue Sky, one copy of Indigo Eclipse, triple Purple Nightfall, one Beast, one Dragon, two copies of Dark Ruler No More, triple copies of Invocation, triple copies of Magical Meltdown, one Mind Control, one Mystic Mind, triple copies of Pot of Desires, triple copies of Shadal Fusion, triple copies of the Super Polymerization, one Terraforming, and triple copies of the Triple Tactics Talents. Study Nick Check. We have one Almirage, one Verte, one Boral Sword, one copy of Artemis, one Alistair, one Pain Gainer, one Zeus, one Dingrisu, one Starving Venom, the one Purgatrio, two copies of Makaba, one Agoides, with one copy of Wenda, and one Construct. Side deck here, we have triple Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, triple copies of Cosmic Cyclone, triple copies of Twin Twisters, triple copies of Solemn Judgment, and triple copies of There Can Only Be One. Wrapping up this huge chunk of deck profiles. So, a lot of information here. Burn still functionally working. Melffy still functioning as well. And really, you can just kind of put anything together in a pile of cards and find success with it in this era. So guys, what do you think about these decks? Please, leave a comment about how much you guys think. Smash the like button, that subscribe button. So you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. And I'll see your beautiful faces back here later on today with some more cool awesome content. Peace out, guys. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a Guys, please check out VanCo40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCO40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out MCOGames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.